Today, we are getting into the battle royale of anti-aging skincare devices, and trust me, this one is going to be good. We've got the Medicube Ussera Deep Shot going head to head with the Mini HIFU 2nd generation. Both of these claim to tighten, lift and firm, but which one is really worth your time and money? My 43-year-old face has been trying these out for the last 2 years, so I can actually give you the lowdown on the long-term results that each one offers, and being so hands-on and familiar with each of these devices means that you're actually going to get a properly formulated opinion. I mean, and come on, let's be honest, my skin really is all of the proof that I need to know when something is working. Wind things back just like 4 years and I look like I was almost approaching my mid-50s. But also, just know that technology has evolved enough so that you can actually get devices that deliver real results in the comfort of your own home. Because me, I'm living proof. But before we get started, I've got a question for you guys. What's the one feature that you need in an anti-aging skincare device to make it a total game changer for you? Let me know in the comments down below, because today we are putting these two skincare titans head to head to see which one of them is going to deliver the ultimate glow up. So let's unpack the specs, the pricing, and find out which one of these deserves a spot in your skincare routine. First up, we've got the Medicube HR Deep Shot device. Now, this device is so good, I don't only have one, but I have two of them because, you know, I'm a sucker for a tool in a new colour. Now, this device boasts a patented dual energy technique using HIFU and high frequency, which actually is radio frequency, but they call it high frequency for some reason. I don't know why, but they do. And basically what this is going to do is it's going to deliver warm energy into the skin to help boost collagen production, elasticity, hydration, and all of that stuff that your skin is craving. But here's the catch. The exact technological specs of the Ussera Deep Shot, like all of the Medicube products, are a well-guarded secret in the K-beauty industry. Getting detailed info about what's going on inside this device without specialist equipment, almost impossible. Which, you know, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit annoying, especially when you're like me and the science of how a device is working is really the backbone and benchmark of what you kind of set your whole routine off against. But it's also understandable because obviously brands like Medicube invest a lot of time, money and research into developing skincare devices and tools and products that actually deliver real results. And when someone comes along and basically steals your entire IP, yeah, I get why it's a little bit top secret. But like I say, also bloody annoying. But even without knowing all of that, the proof is most definitely in the results with this one. And unlike the Mini HIFU 2, the results do take a little longer to see with this one, but they're also pretty long lasting if you take a break. Now, talking about the Hifu 2.0, hello. This device is completely transparent about its technological specs. And while the Ussera combines two powerful technologies, the Mini HIFU 2 has 4 different technologies in it. Obviously, we've got the high intensity focused ultrasound, or HIFU, which is used for the deep tissue tightening. We have got radio frequency, or RF, which we use for more superficial skin tightening and toning and taking care of all of those complexion issues. It's got EMS, or electric muscle stimulation, which is going to help to really kind of work out those facial muscles, tone them, give them volume, elevate them and lift everything back to where it should be. And there's even a cheeky little bit of LED light therapy built into this as well. So if you are a little bit of a science nerd and you love to know about exactly what's going on in a device, here's all of the different specs that you need to know about each of the devices. I'm going to put these on the screen so that you can kind of just pause and you can read and you can absorb and digest. But yeah, here it is. Now, obviously, in this video, I am comparing the Ussera Deep Shot to the Mini HIFU 2, but actually the Deep Shot is way more closely aligned to the Mini HIFU 1, or the original Mini HIFU. The technology in both of these, pretty much neck and neck. You've got the focused ultrasound, or the HIFU, you've got the radio frequency, or the high frequency, and they both have a little bit of red and blue LED light as well. So actually, product-wise, these two are probably most closely aligned, but technologically, and out of all of the HIFU devices, because I actually also have the HIFU 3, which, not my favourite. I don't use this one on my face ever. It's too big, it's too bulky, it doesn't feel like it generates enough heat. Really not for me, for my face, but if you're looking to do your thighs, your back, your stomach, your arms, pretty much on the body, this one here, not bad. However, when it comes to the face and the HIFU devices, the HIFU 2 is the one that stole my heart. It's the one that I am most familiar with. It's the one that I understand the best. And it's also the one that delivers results, which is really, at the end of the day, what any of us is after, especially me. Okay, so when doing the water test, the Mini HIFU definitely has more HIFU power. However, the Ussera covers more superficial skin with its larger radio frequency, high frequency contact plates. Now, when looking at the workings of these devices, the Ussera has got an 80-shot shut-off feature, which basically is going to prevent you from over-treating your skin. And for every shot that you fire, you do have to push the shot button on the device, which is going to help to activate the frequency. Can be a little bit irritating when you're trying to kind of move fast and angle it around your face, but it's not the be all and end all. Then we've got the Hifu 2. Now with the Hifu 2, this runs for 10 minutes. It has got unlimited Hifu shots. The frequency is automated, so you don't have to push the button. Once it's activated, the frequency is running consistently and constantly on a loop, and it automatically adjusts itself depending on how much heat is already generated in the skin as you're using it. So let's talk about the most important part for most people when it comes to buying a skincare device, which is how much does it cost? The Medicube HR Ussera Deep Shot, when you buy it from the official website, you're looking at anything between $150 to $300 depending on whether there's a promotion running, whether they're doing a stock clearance, and depending on where you're buying it from. They also sell via third-party platforms like Amazon, by YesStyle, platforms like that. The price is going to vary on those as well. On the actual website, you often get codes, which are going to save you a little bit of money, but I do believe that they're also going to be introducing those on Amazon as well. On the flip side, you have got the Mini HIFU 2. Now, when you're buying an authentic Mini HIFU 2, you're looking at anything between $50 and $99. And when I say authentic, I'm really placing emphasis on authentic because there are so many places selling this device and it's not what it claims to be. Just as an example, I bought 3 of these devices on eBay. 2 of them turned up, didn't pass the HIFU test, and the radio frequency, just hot plate, it's not radio frequency at all. The third one that turned up was authentic. I've also purchased a couple of these from Alibaba, I don't know how you pronounce it. Again, out of the 4 of them that I purchased, 2 of them, counterfeits, didn't pass the tests. 1 of them didn't have anything inside other than polystyrene packing foam, and 1 of them was authentic, which is why it's so important to read reviews. Follow the recommendations of people who have used these devices, where they got them from. It doesn't have to be from Amazon, it doesn't have to be from anywhere specific, but if they're saying it works and you kind of trust what they're saying, go for it. And I guess at the end of the day, if it doesn't work, there's always chargebacks. But if you do want to get your hands on one of these, I am going to throw some links into where I get mine from. These are my trusted sellers where I have purchased from before, and I know that they are what they say they are. So you're going to get something authentic. And if you get something that isn't authentic, you tell me. I will find them and I will make them send you what they said they are selling. Okay, so far, which of these sounds like the better deal to you? Because to me, it's still pretty much neck and neck and spec, but price and price, the Hifu 2 is taking it so far. So I guess it would be pretty pointless in me doing a comparison review video without actually comparatively reviewing them on my face. Now, in some of my earlier videos, I had a lot of people telling me that my face was wonky and that one side was higher than the other and more lifted. Give me a break. My face isn't symmetrical. It is what it is. I mean, my face is wonky. What can I say? So in no particular order, it really doesn't matter which side of my face I'm treating. The Hifu 2 needs to be plugged in, whereas the Ussera Deep Shot doesn't. The plug socket is on this side of me, so this side is being used on this side here and for no other reason. The Ussera, like I said, cable free. So which one should I use? The pink one or the white one? Let's do a little bit of telepathy here. So I'm going to use the pink Ussera on this side, I'm going to use the Mini HIFU 2 on this side, and we're going to do a little bit of a face-off. Now obviously, you guys know already that you need some conductive gel. That should be enough. Both radio frequency and HIFU require a conductive gel for the frequency to be able to penetrate from the device tip in through into the skin. Radio frequency heat isn't generated in the device. The heat is generated as it passes through the skin cells, causes them to move around, bang around, bash together, generates a lot of thermal energy within the skin. That's actually where the heat is coming from. HIFU doesn't really generate too much in the way of heat. You might feel a bit of warming, you might feel a little bit of a pinching or the occasional sting deeper in because that's where the frequency is focused, but you're really not going to feel much in the way of heat generation with a HIFU, and nor should you. Okay, let's turn the devices on. Then I'm going to go maximum intensity, so top button on the Mini HIFU, take it to level 5, and then for the Ussera it's the middle button here. And then to activate the frequency, it's the top button I have to push on the Ussera. On this one, the frequency is already active. And already I can feel the heat generating inside the Hifu 2. This one over here, massively more increased than the Ussera. But the Ussera is picking up its pace. I can feel the heat generating. Convenience-wise, being cable-free with the Ussera is a huge selling point to me. Ow! But the Hifu 2.0, the heat generation, way more. Which is why I probably see such rapid and impressive results with this one. Let's go again. Just up under to the cheekbone. I don't go over the cheekbone with either of these devices because I want to keep volume there, and while home devices really are unlikely to cause any fat loss, you know, not a risk I want to take. Okay, this is where the Ussera starts getting a bit fiddly with having to push the button. Now looking at the heat generation that both of these devices is creating within the skin, what I can personally feel, the Hifu 2 is massively outperforming the Ussera. Now obviously I'm just focusing on my usual problem zones, which is the jawline, the pre-jowls, a little bit of lower face. These are the areas that I really like to use the Hifu to target and get some lift and elevation going, tighten and tone that skin. But don't look at the low heat generation from the Ussera and like the 80-shot shut-off function be a put-off for you, because actually if you're a beginner, if you're younger, or you're just kind of not 100% sure what you're doing with your skincare routine, having those safety features and starting really slow and low is really the best way to go, and that really rhymed, but yeah, that's the best way to get started with your routine. The Hifu 2, I would say that although it's a cheaper device, is definitely way better for the more mature skin type, for those that are looking for more impressive collagen regeneration and skin tightening and lift. But the Ussera is holding its own. Like, I can feel the heat, and I don't hate either of them. I love both of them, which makes this such a difficult comparison for me. And then last part that I'm going to do, the nasolabials. The Ussera deep shot is done. The Hifu 2 has still got 4 minutes to go now. Obviously, the 80 shots should be divided across the entire face and sort of to the sides of the neck. Likewise, 5 minutes for each side. So I've kind of done a double treatment on both sides, but it's me. I'm down for that. We know that already. Now obviously I've got a little bit of post-treatment redness going on now. I am a sensitive skin type. I do have rosacea. My rosacea is pretty much under control, and even when it wasn't under control, I use these devices even though I saw contraindications sound like not suitable for rosacea skin. Completely get why you should kind of avoid devices that generate heat within your skin when you've got rosacea. But I also think that for me personally, I had to weigh up whether I wanted my face to carry on looking like some creepy old paper bag, or whether I had to disguise the redness. And I chose to disguise the redness. Now, I have been working tirelessly on getting my rosacea under control, and I'm happy to say that what I've been doing the last couple of months has actually really been working. Now, I'm not going to give away too much right now, but it is a device. Actually, it's a machine, and it instantly gets rid of the little red thread veins that I've got on my face now. It's not 100%. Nothing I've tried has been 100% when I've had like the pulse dye lasers, when I've had the IPL lasers, when I've had the microneedling with the tranexamic acid. They've all helped to a degree, but it's never been enough of a degree, the one that I'm using at the moment. And I am going to keep you in suspense because I want to keep working on it and working on the content and get this to be a video that really shows how this works. So I'm afraid. Guys, what do you think? Can you notice any difference between the two sides? Like, has one worked better than the other? Obviously for me, I don't really notice that. I'm so used to seeing my own face that I don't really notice these differences. But I definitely feel like the heat generation and the residual heat that I've got going on in my skin is a lot more intense on the Hifu 2 side. And when smiling and moving the facial skin, like, I feel, and it's not to a huge degree, but I do feel like it is tighter on the Hifu side too. I don't know, like, you guys tell me. But yeah, you know, both of these devices are truly impressive in their own rights. The Ussera does deliver results in a slower, more controlled way, and also the 80 shot shutoff feature and reduced temperature output makes it the perfect tool. For those who are looking for a more gentle approach to their skincare or a foot in through the anti-aging skincare device tool market, or if you're not really needing too much in the way of like collagen regeneration and kind of volumizing and stuff like that, the technology that's in here, although I don't know exactly what the specs are of it, Medicube, but from using this for the last 2 years, I know that this one worked. So let's clear this up actually right now before this video finishes. Medicube has never, hand on heart, ever paid me to make a video for them. I have never received a payment to create content for them. Medicube's not paid me to make this video. It's not paid me to make any video. Yes, previously I was an affiliate and I did a small income from it, but ultimately my reputation and my word is built on products that I truly stand by. I fucking love Medicube. I love Medicube's products. I love all of the topical skincare, but Medicube has never ever, swear on my life, paid me to make a video, which is an accusation I've had thrown at me many times. Not true. So on the other hand, the Mini HIFU 2, oh my god, it's a beast. It works fast, it works effectively, but you do need to be mindful not to overtreat because the heat generation from this one is no joke. And it's kind of going to be easy to overtreat, especially if you're new to anti-aging skincare gadgets and devices. So if you're just starting out or you have sensitive skin or you want to go slow, the Ussera Deep Shot. But if you have more mature skin and you're looking for a supercharged way to boost your collagen levels, your elastin, and to lift everything back to where it should be, and you're also looking for something that is budget friendly, then the Mini HIFU 2 is going to be exactly what you're looking for. Anyway guys, that is about it for this video, so we are going to wrap things up. But thank you so much for joining me for this video today. Have an amazing day ahead of you, and I really look forward to seeing you in my next video. So till then guys, TJ over and out. Bye.